Hello, Elk Grove Unified students, families, and staff. I'm Santhi Pinkerton.
And I'm Sandeep Dosanjh, and welcome to another episode of EGU News.
And today we have a special guest with us to help us out in Spanish.
Ms. Carmen Rush is here with us. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hola, Carmen Rush, soy la intérprete de Samuel Jackman Middle School.
Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros.
Un placer.
So our focus on EGU News is on healthy minds, healthy bodies, and healthy learning. And this is today's district, county, and state update. So today, the district issued a press release to announce the 2 new educational models parents will be offered for the 2020-2021 school year.
Yeah, and in a letter to parents from their school, the 2 new educational models will be provided for parents to review, and the letter will include information on how parents can make their selection and or to contact their school.
Right, so you want to make sure to visit www.egusd.net, our website, to view the press release and a copy of the letter.
Yeah, and in that press release, Superintendent of Schools, Christopher R. Hoffman, stated, "We want to see the full return of our students at every one of our schools, and until we can get there, we have 2 educational models that will provide an exceptional educational experience for all students. We are thankful for the close collaboration with our staff, our labor groups, our community, the state, and our county partners in helping us reach this point. We will continue to monitor the ever-changing health conditions and will focus on the needs of our students. I am confident in our staff, our students, and our families to keep everyone safe and to heed the health and safety guidelines. Together, we continue to find ways to best support our students, families, and staff, and we will be better than ever in the long run."
And to you, Carmen.
Buenas tardes. El Distrito Escolar emitió hoy un comunicado a la prensa para anunciar a los padres sobre los 2 nuevos modelos educativos que se ofrecerán en el año escolar 2020-21. En una carta a los padres enviada por sus escuelas, se proporcionarán a los padres los 2 nuevos modelos educativos para que ellos los repasen, y la carta incluirá información sobre la manera en la cual ellos pueden tomar su elección y o comunicarse con sus escuelas. Por favor, visite el sitio web www.egusd.net para ver el comunicado emitido a la prensa y para obtener una copia de la carta a los padres. En el comunicado emitido a la prensa, el superintendente de las escuelas, el señor Christopher Hoffman, declaró: "Nosotros deseamos ver el regreso total de nuestros estudiantes a cada una de nuestras escuelas. Y hasta que nosotros lleguemos a este punto, nosotros tendremos 2 nuevos modelos educativos que proporcionarán una experiencia educativa excepcional para todos los estudiantes. Estamos muy agradecidos por la colaboración cercana trabajando con nuestros empleados, los sindicatos, nuestra comunidad, el Estado y con nuestros asociados del condado, quienes nos han ayudado en llegar a este punto. Nosotros continuaremos monitoreando la situación cambiante de las condiciones de salud y nos enfocaremos en las necesidades de nuestros estudiantes. Tengo la confianza de que nuestros empleados, nuestros estudiantes y nuestras familias se cuidarán a sí mismos y a cada uno para mantenerse sanos. Y para que hagan hincapié en las guías de salud y protección, juntos nosotros continuaremos encontrando mejores maneras de apoyar a nuestros estudiantes, a las familias y a los empleados. Y nosotros seremos aún mejor ahora más que nunca. Gracias a todos ustedes. Manténgase sanos y salvos. Vamos de regreso con Santi. Santi.
Gracias, Carmen. Muchas gracias. So let's switch gears now and go to the county and state update. Sunday?
Yeah, so for the county and state updates, as of July 10th, according to the Sacramento County Department of Public Health, the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Sacramento County is now at 5,152.
Yeah, and by age group, confirmed COVID-19 cases are as follows. In the 0 to 17 age group, there are 440. In ages 18 to 49, there are 3,049. And in age groups 50 through 64, there are 959. And in ages 65 and older, there are 705. Now, unfortunately, 79 individuals have now died from complications of COVID-19 and were either 65 and older or had underlying health conditions.
Across California, as of July 9th, there are now 296,499 total cases of COVID-19 with 6,711 deaths. More than 5 million people have been tested so far.
Right. So there's been an update regarding testing locations. The Valley High Public Library is now a testing site located within the Elk Grove Unified School District boundaries. And people should really go visit the county's webpage to look at the schedule and to get information about that.
Yeah, and testing is available on a first come, first served basis as testing capacity is limited. Starting on Tuesday, July 14th, testing locations will resume throughout the county and will be reassessed on a weekly basis.
That's right. The county also amended their public health order that includes limiting indoor dining. For more information, please visit saccounty.net/COVID-19.
And Zanthi, as you're aware, the best defense against COVID-19 continues to be staying at home and physical distancing, wearing a face covering, washing your hands frequently for 20 seconds, avoiding touching the eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands, and avoiding being around people with COVID-19 symptoms.
Speaking of staying healthy, Elk Grove Unified will now restart hosting immunization clinics by appointment only for students who have no health insurance or insurance that does not cover vaccines, or are Medi-Cal eligible, or also are Native American or Alaskan Native. And we'll be hosting 8 of the immunization clinics, and they start in July.
And clinics will take place throughout the school district, including at Samuel Jackman Middle School, Mayola Beitzel Elementary School, T.R. Smedberg Middle School, and Union House Elementary School.
That's right. So please call the EGUSD Student Support and Health Services Department at 916-686-7568 to schedule an appointment. And for more information, visit egusd.net. Carmen.
Hablando de salud, el Distrito Escolar Unificado de Elk Grove comenzará a proporcionar clínicas de vacunas por cita, solo para estudiantes que no tienen seguro, que su seguro no cubre vacunas, personas elegibles del Medi-Cal, nativos americanos o de Alaska. Las clínicas comenzarán en julio y serán en la Escuela Media Samuel Jackman, Escuela Primaria Mayola Beitzel, Escuela Media T.R. Smedberg y la Escuela Primaria Union House. Por favor, llamen al Centro de Apoyo Estudiantil del Distrito Unificado de Elk Grove y a los servicios de apoyo de salud al 916-686-7568 para hacer una cita. Para recibir más información, por favor visite egusd.net. Shanti.
Gracias, Carmen. Sandeep.
So before we end this broadcast, don't forget about resources available like the Extended Summer Meal Program and Summer Enrichment and Fun Activities found on our website, egusd.net.
Also, at the end of our broadcast, we want to share our Q&A interview with Nurse Jackie Curtis about making sure enrolled students, especially for this next year, have their immunizations. Carmen, por favor.
Al final de esta transmisión, por favor, quédese con nosotros para la entrevista con la enfermera Jackie Curtis sobre cómo hacer que los estudiantes que están inscritos tengan sus vacunas. Muchas gracias.
Muy bien, gracias. Thank you to everyone, and please stay safe and stay healthy. That's it for today's edition of EGU News, and we'll be back next week probably with more information for you from the district or things that are going on before we start the school year. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on that bell, notification bell, to receive notifications. I'm Santi Pinkerton.
I'm Carmen Rush.
And I'm Sandeep Dosanjh. See you next time.
Hello, Elk Grove Unified. I'm Santi Pinkerton, and this is another Q&A session of EGU News. Today, we have Jackie Curtis with us. She's a registered nurse with the Elk Grove Unified School District. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you for being here with us today. We have some important questions to get answers to regarding immunizations. So let's just start right off the bat. What do families need to know in regards to immunizations for the 2021 school year?
Well, the immunization requirements have not changed since the 1920 school year. So all students must meet the immunization requirements per state law in order to be in school.
Very good. Entonces, en español, ¿qué es lo que las familias necesitan saber sobre las inmunizaciones para el año escolar 2021? Bueno, es importante, las inmunizaciones requeridas no han cambiado desde el año escolar 19-20. Todos los estudiantes deben cumplir con los requisitos de inmunizaciones de acuerdo con la ley estatal para que ellos estén en la escuela. Okay, let's go to the next question. When will students in distance learning, especially if they're full distance learning, even at home, or independent study programs for the 2021 school year, still have to meet immunization requirements?
Yes, regardless of the student's learning option, so whether fully distance learning, enrolled students for EGUSD have to meet immunization requirements, and that is by state law. Even in distance learning, students must meet immunization requirements to start the school for 2021 school year.
Ok, entonces en español, la pregunta era, los estudiantes que se encuentran en los programas de aprendizaje de distancia o estudios independientes para el año escolar 2021 todavía necesitan cumplir con los requisitos de las inmunizaciones. Jackie Adeto dije, sí, independientemente de la opción de aprendizaje del estudiante, los estudiantes inscritos deben cumplir con los requisitos de inmunizaciones de acuerdo con la ley estatal. Los estudiantes deben cumplir con los requisitos de inmunizaciones, aun si ellos se encuentran en el programa de aprendizaje de distancia para iniciar el año escolar 2021. Okay, so let's go to the third question we have about immunizations. Jackie, if families are unsure if their students meet all requirements, what can they do?
So students who do not meet the immunization requirements for the 2021 school year, you should have received a letter, an email, or call from a school nurse or their school site. We may have started contacting families as early as March or April to remind what immunizations are needed for the next school year. Families can also contact their students' pediatrician's office, and they can also check ParentView and Synergy to see what immunizations the school has on file for their student. They can also contact the school or their school nurse or go to shotsforschool.org, which is a great resource for all California school immunization requirement questions, including what immunizations are required for school.
Very good, excellent, thank you. So, ¿qué pueden hacer las familias si no están seguras si sus estudiantes cumplen con todos los requisitos? Los estudiantes que no cumplen con los requisitos de inmunizaciones para el año escolar 2021 debieron haber recibido una carta, un correo electrónico de la enfermera o del sitio escolar. La enfermera escolar empieza a comunicarse con las familias en marzo o abril para recordarles cuáles inmunizaciones se necesitan para el próximo año escolar. Entonces, las familias también pueden comunicarse con la oficina de pediatra de sus estudiantes y también pueden chequear el programa de Synergy Parent View para ver qué inmunizaciones la escuela ha documentado para sus estudiantes. Asimismo, se pueden comunicar con la escuela, a la enfermera escolar o visitar el sitio web shotsforschool.org, el cual es un buen recurso sobre las dudas de los requisitos de inmunizaciones en todas las escuelas de California, incluso las inmunizaciones necesarias para la admisión escolar. Okay, all right, Jackie. We're down to the last question. So they find out they need to get immunizations. Where can families get immunizations for their student?
So the great thing is there's many options. Families can contact their child's pediatrician to set up an appointment. You can also call Sacramento County's Immunization Assistance Program, and that number is 916-875-7468. Or you can even call our district to set up an appointment at one of our EGUSD immunization clinics, and that number is 916-686-7568. There are some eligibility requirements for the Sacramento County and EGUSD immunization clinics, which include the child is uninsured, the child has Medi-Cal or may be eligible for Medi-Cal, or the child is an Alaskan Native or American Indian. And those for the EGUSD, just to mention, those are free immunizations. We do not charge at our clinics.
Very
Hope
good.
to see you there.
Excellent, excellent. It's a wonderful opportunity, something that's definitely a service to our community and to all of our students. So let me go ahead and ask the question in Spanish so we can get the answer as well. Entonces, la última pregunta para nosotros hoy, ¿dónde las familias pueden obtener las inmunizaciones para sus estudiantes? Aquí la respuesta. Las familias pueden comunicarse con el pediatra de su hijo para hacer una cita. Llamar al 916-875-7468, Programa de Asistencia de Inmunizaciones del Condado de Sacramento, o llamar al 916-686-6568. EGUSD para hacer una cita en una de nuestras clínicas de inmunizaciones. Pero es muy importante de saber que los requisitos de elegibilidad del Condado de Sacramento y de las clínicas de inmunizaciones de EGUSD incluyen niños que no tengan póliza de segura, niños que tengan o son elegibles para Medi-Cal, o 3, niños nativos de Alaska o nativos americanos. También las clínicas de inmunizaciones de EGUSD, nuestras inmunizaciones están gratis. Entonces no deben pagar para esta cosa. Okay, all right, Jackie. Well, I want to thank you very much. That's a great information for our families, and I appreciate you taking some time out this morning to talk to us about this. And we'll try to get our parents out there with their students, get ready for the next school year. So have a wonderful day.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you.